All right, guys, week one's here. I know we already started with a blowout by the Bills on Thursday night, but looking forward to a good season this year. For the first time in a while, only six matchups to look at. But without further ado, let's jump in the first one. Me versus Matt Starr. Got to a good start by me with Josh Allen. Singletary didn't do extremely well for him, but got him some points. But I like Hurts this week for him. Love Connor playing Connor in DFS this week. Justin Jefferson, though, a little worried about him. They're going to have Jair Alexander probably on him. Maybe safety over the top. Feels like more of a Thielen game. Looking at my team, love Joe Mixon to run all over Pittsburgh. Love people are down on Juju and Zach Ertz. Hopefully, he can play a full complement of snaps. Because otherwise, with Rondale Moore out and no DeAndre Hopkins right now, he could be peppered with targets. I do like my squad over Matt this week. Next, we've got Agent Cooper against Suck Up My Chubb. That'll pit Andy against Bradley. Bradley living up to the hype of his D-plus team. We've already covered that. Cooper Cup going well for Andy so far. Mahomes and Burrow both should have decent games. But, Burrow, he got a lot of points last year. He did well, but when they're in the lead, they slow it down a lot, and they got improved offensive line, which means he's got more time to throw, but I think they're going to be winning this game. They're going to run the ball more. I like Mahomes. Kamara and Swift, though, crushing it. Montgomery's going to be in a monsoon, so they'll probably try to run it more, but I don't think they're going to see a lot of yards in that game. It's certainly not a touchdown. Now that I just jinxed it. Everyone go bet on Montgomery for a touchdown. Now that I said certainly. I'd put money on him, no touchdown. Michael Thomas will be playing, but I don't know. I'm looking at the squads here. I know Andy's got down at the running back there, but gosh, man, the projections are like 120 to 100. I think it's going to be closer than that. But problem is, Cup's already gone, and so has Robinson. I do like Aaron Jones against Minnesota. I think they're going to, without Alan Lazard, they'll have to rely on the run a little bit more. So I'll stick with Andy in this one. I just think Mahomes. And oh my gosh, I don't even. You know what? Gosh, he already has 25 from Cup though. I'm gonna go against the project. I mean, I know Bradley sucked it up, and I said his team was a D plus, but I'm going Bradley. I'm sorry, Andy. I think Burrow will do enough, and I don't like those running backs this week for Andy. Sorry, I'm doing this on the fly right now. I'm going Bradley in this one. Gosh, that's bad. The Jones brothers against Team Ass. That's Kerry Segroy versus Jer. Love Kyler this week. That's going to be a game where they're going to have to throw a lot. I also like Eckler because I think they'll be up on Las Vegas and they'll run the ball, and he gets a lot of screen passes. Barkley should. I don't know what Barkley's going to do this week. I got to give the running backs to Henry and Mitchell. Same reason I don't know that Mitchell get in the box. He's got better chance of getting in the box than Monty does because Chicago's defense is awful, and they're going to be running the ball more. So I like Mitchell, and I do like Henry in this one too. I actually think the Giants beat Tennessee. They're 5.5-point underdogs. Take the money line there. Tyreek the Freak is going to be huge, but I look at Jair's team. Michael Pittman going against a rookie cornerback. Marquise Brown. Same thing I said with Ertz, not many guys there to throw balls, so they're going to try to feed him. Mark Andrews should be hot for tot with Lamar Jackson back at the helm. Love DK. Pretty evenly matched here overall. I'm going to give the win, though, to Jer. Sorry, Carrie. Next, we got Core's Crew cooking over hot coals, and that is Core versus Patty. Aaron Rodgers, again, I think they'll lean on the run more, so I like Justin Herbert. Dalvin and Zeke. Against Javante and Miles Sanders. Last time Philly and Detroit played last year, they had like 4 rushing touchdowns. So Miles Sanders is pretty intriguing. Dalvin Cook in a new offensive scheme. We'll push that one. Devontae Adams and Waddle versus A.J. Brown and Jamar Chase. That's tough. What's his J.C. Jackson or whatever for Chargers is going to be out, so Devontae Adams should be all right. But that O-line for Raiders, I don't know if they'll have enough time. But I mean, gosh, that's going to be a tough one. I like Chase and A.J. Brown a little bit more than I like Adams and Waddle, mainly because I'm not a huge fan of Waddle. They just got all that Tyreek, and they built that offense around him, so I think that they're going to try to show off their new toy. Schultz at tight end for sure over Komet in a sloppy game. Darnell Mooney's going to suck. I don't know why. I would never start him this week. He'd be lucky to get 5 points. Cortland Sutton, ball out. Buffalo D already balled out. I got Patty over Core. Next, we got Lock It Up DJ. That's Kerry Dunlap against Team McLovin. That's Joe Segroy. Dak against Lamar. Love me some Lamar this week. Najee, love it. Oh, man, he started Cam Akers. That's unfortunate. Brees Hall against Baltimore. No, tough defense, but she's already got Diggs. And, Knox did not do well. Brown, DJ Moore, Brandon Cooks. Man, this Kelsey, oh gosh, this is going to be a good one. Amari, there's a lot of question marks. Antonio Gibson can't hold on to the ball apparently, but with Robinson out, he's going to start. San Fran defense in the rain, probably turnovers, probably a lot of sacks. Baltimore against freaking Joe Flacco, though. Oh, dude, this is a tough one. Man, I think if you're going to tell me Diggs and Knox would combine for 23, 14 and 10, like that would sound pretty good. Akers with a 0 burger. Man. You know what? Give me Carey in this one. Sorry, Joe. I've got a feeling. And DJ Moore's just as solid as they come. I think Baker and him are going to be best of friends. All right, lastly, we got Lindy's Toy Basket against Everyday. I'm rustling. That's obviously the last two left, DT and Mike P. Trey Lance in the rain against Russell Wilson. Give me Russell Wilson all day. McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor. Hey, McCaffrey's still healthy, so I like him this. Oh, gosh. McCaffrey and Jacobs against Taylor and Chubb. I got to go Taylor and Chubb, even though I think McCaffrey has a good week. And I do like Jacobs' offensive line issues, but we'll see. Olave and Lamb versus Keenan Allen, Mike Evans. That's an easy one for me. For Mike P's side, I also like his tight end. Just got paid. Now, Chase Evans should have a decent game against New England, but I think it's going to be a slower game. Jacksonville going to be throwing the ball against Washington. I like Kirk there, but it's pretty even. Indy against Houston. I like that. Yep, it's not a close one on ESPN. I actually have Mike P, and not as close. Sorry, Bradley's calling me right now. Not as close as it would seem, and I've got Mike P winning it this week. All right, guys, that's my video. Time to upload.